So hello guys, my name is James and welcome to the PC Noobs channel. And in this video, I'm going to show you on how to optimize your Windows 11 or Windows 10 PC. Now all of the steps and software used in this video are free. Now, the first thing that I would like to show you guys is disk cleanup. So disk cleanup is a Windows utility that can be used to free up disk space by removing unnecessary files. So this can remove temporary files, recycle bin, and other files that are no longer needed. So the steps to access disk cleanup is go to your search bar, then type disk cleanup. Now it is the best match here. Now clicking on it will open up the drive selection. Now select the drive that you want to clean up. So typically I'll choose the local disk C because this is where all of the temporary files are stored and all of the junk and useless cache that your computer has. So select your main drive, then click on OK. Now once it is done scanning, as you can see, we have some selections here that we can see and check that we want to remove. But I recommend clicking on cleanup system files first. Now we're going to select again the local disk C and click on OK. So I recommend checking everything here because it is safe to delete. These are all temporary files and unnecessary files for our computer. So just select them all, click on OK, and click on delete files. Okay, so now the next one is disk optimization. Now we will open the built-in optimization tool by Windows by clicking on search and then type disk op. And now the first result would be the defragment and optimize drives. Now click on that. And now this window will pop up. So basically, disk defragmentation is a process of rearranging the data on the disk so that the pieces of each file are stored together. Now this can improve the performance of your hard disk drive by making it faster to read and write files, help or extend the life of your hard drive by reducing the amount of wear and tear on the disk, and the last is can free up some disk space by consolidating fragmented files. So now disk defragmentation is only available on hard disk drives, but for SSDs or solid state drives, it is different. It runs the trim command, which frees up the space or blocks which previous files contain a file or a part of a file that was deleted, but trim will make it available for reuse. So basically they have different technologies in terms of optimization. So depending on your computer, the list of drives here would be different. So I have 3 solid state drives, so they are all SSDs, so it will only run the command trim. So just analyze all and it will tell you the current status, if it's okay or it needs optimization. So for this video, I'm just going to highlight everything here and click on optimize all. And as you can see, the process is trimming because I have a solid state drive. So if you have a hard drive, yours will be different in terms of optimization. So it would show that it is defragging. So now this process would be or can be automated. So you can just turn it on by viewing the scheduled optimization. So as you can see here, my frequency is weekly. So it means that every week Windows will automatically optimize it for you. But if you want to change the frequency, all you have to do is click on change settings and then check on run on a schedule. So this is recommended. So I recommend running it every week. And then check increase task priority if the scheduled runs are missed. So and choose all of the hard drives here. Now the third step is to uninstall unnecessary apps. So the traditional way of uninstalling apps is to search installed apps, and you can see all of the listed apps here, and you would just click on the 3-dot button here and then click on uninstall. But I would recommend downloading a freeware application. So it's called Revo Uninstaller. So all of the software links will be listed down below. So now the features, of Revo Uninstaller is to have a more complete, powerful software uninstall. It removes leftovers, and we can remove multiple or batch applications. So how to download is to just visit this website, then click on downloads, then click on the Revo Uninstaller freeware. So once you click on free download, it will show you this page, and then just download the software here. So as you can see, we have the applications here that are listed. So you can view applications that you may want to uninstall. Okay, so if you have any applications here, what you have to do is to just click on the application, right click, and then click on install, or you can just select and then click on uninstall here. So make sure that you check make a system restore point before uninstall. So this is important if ever there are changes in your computer that you might want to go back to. So this is a good safety feature that you can do. Okay, so after but for this video, I'm just going to uncheck this because this will take quite some time. So as you can see, the information here, we have Zoom. It has 200 MB, and then the date of installation here, then the version. So it will tell you the details of the application first. So click on continue, and then are you sure you want to uninstall this product? So I will click on yes. So the first thing that it would do is to run the typical uninstallation. So as you can see, I've uninstalled the program, but the most important thing is to click on advanced here. So advanced means it will perform a deep and thorough scan to find all of the application's leftovers. So click on advanced, click on scan. Now it will take quite some time here. Then once it loads, as you can see, it found the leftover registry items. So I will just click select all, then click on delete first. Now are you sure that you want to delete? Click on yes, and then there you go. Now the fourth step is checking for big files. So I would recommend downloading the free program, which is Wistry. So Wistry is a disk space analyzer that finds files and folders using the most space on your hard drive quickly. So it is free for personal use. So to download, just visit this website, diskanalyzer.com, click on download, then just download the installer here. Look at the left top corner of this of the interface, then just select which drive that you may want to see what uses the most space. So I would select the local disk C. So once I selected it, it will automatically scan. It listed all of the folders and all of the folders that has or that uses the most disk space of local disk C. So I can collapse the folders here, then view Windows apps. So as you can see, Spotify is using 8.3% of this folder. So, and as you can see, one application is using 630 MB. So this is a great utility if you want to see what application or folder uses the most disk space. So you may want to check on it and then delete it if you want more free space on your computer. So it's free and easy to use, and it also performs well on scanning the files. Now, the fifth one is disabling startup apps, and then we would close the apps. So to view the startup apps, all you have to do is to right click in Windows 11, then click on Task Manager, or you can just go to the search bar here and then type Task Manager here. So click on it, and then the Task Manager will pop up. Now I would click on the startup apps here, and then you would see a bunch of applications that are installed in your computer. So these are all of the apps that run on the startup of my computer here. So we have Discord here, we have iTunes, we have QBitTorrent, and then we have another instance of Discord here. And I would like you to focus on the startup impact. So the startup impact is the degree of impact from the CPU and the disk activity. So it means that when I'm going to start my computer, all of these applications here have the potential to start up with my computer. So the more applications that are enabled, the more processes and then resources that it needs to start up with your computer, consuming CPU activity and disk activity. So I would recommend turning off some startup apps here if you really don't want them to start up with your computer, or is it unnecessary to start up. So example, I don't want Discord to run at the startup. Example, I want it to run when I'm going to open the app. So just right click on it and click on disable. So after disabling it, it will not run at the start of your computer. You have the option to disable apps here and just look at the startup impact on which applications uses the most resources when starting up. So mine is iTunes and Discord. And also close your apps. So example, I'm running my computer right now. You may not know that you're running multiple applications on your computer, so just click on the notification tray here. And as you can see, all of these are the apps that are running in the background. So I have OBS, I have PowerToys, Discord, Xbox, Valorant, QBitTorrent, and Malwarebytes. So these are all running in the background right now. So if you're not using them in the background, you just want to right click on it and closing the application. Okay, so quit Malwarebytes and more. Okay, so that is disabling startup apps and closing the applications. Now the next one is the power plan. Okay, so Windows has a power plan feature. So to open up the interface, just click on the search button and just search power plan. Okay, so just choose a power plan. Now opening it up. So what are Windows power plans? So a power plan is a collection of hardware and system settings that manages on how your computer uses power. So I have mine set on high performance, so meaning it will use the best performance on my computer because I am editing and also play games on this computer. So it really depends on the use case. So for example, I have a laptop. You may want to set it to balance, because setting it on high performance would use more energy, thus draining your battery faster. So for example, I'm just casually browsing the web, watching videos. You can select power saver if you're not doing anything intensive. If you're just using your computer or PC casually, just select balance here. But if you have a gaming computer, or you may want to use the most power for your computer, just choose high performance here. So this is a great setting that you may want to view if you haven't really touched this interface here. Now the seventh step is for check for viruses and malware. So Windows has a built-in antivirus and anti-malware feature. Now if you search Windows security here, it will open this window, and I would like you to focus on virus and threat protection here. So as you can see, we can quick scan here if you want to quickly scan our computer for viruses and malware. But if we choose on scan options, you can see different options here. Going to click on quick scan. So running a quick scan is really easy, so I recommend running this every now and then. Windows Defender will automatically scan your computer for you. I want you to view the virus and protection settings here. So manage settings and make sure that real-time protection is on. For example, I downloaded a file and Windows will automatically detect if it's a virus or not. Microsoft Defender scan results. So it doesn't scan anything. So that means my computer is okay. But I would like to also recommend another third-party software, which is Malwarebytes. So Malwarebytes is another free application to use for your average user. Just download the Malwarebytes free version here. So click on free download, then it will automatically pop up the installation for you here. So once you've done installing Malwarebytes, just open the application. So if you're a new user to Malwarebytes, you may have the premium version for 14 days. That's okay because it will have the real-time protection on and do automatic scans for you. What I would like you to do is to open up the gear icon here on the top right, and also just check automatically download and install updates so that it would download the newest version for you. Scroll down and make sure that manual scans take priority over other applications, so that the scans would be faster. You go to security, scroll down, and check scan for rootkits and scan within archives, or just check everything here for the scan options, so that the latest definitions would be used. Now after that, go back to the main menu here, open up the scanner, and just press scan. Now it will check for updates first and scan for rootkits, our memory, startup items registry, and the file system. So I recommend this running every now and then as well, because this is a nice alternative also to run alongside Windows Defender. Okay, so after scanning, you will be presented by the threat scan summary. If you have the premium version, I recommend just going to Scan Scheduler and just have it set up here. If you don't want to run this manually, so that it will scan automatically for you. But for us right now, it's the free version, so you can use this application without paying anything. Now, the last tip that I would like you to do for the optimization part is to update your apps and Windows. So updating your apps and Windows is very, very important, because it always gives you the latest hotfixes, patches, and gives you the newest features for the application and for Windows as well. So first, we would update Windows. So just click on the search bar here and type on update. Okay, and you would see check for updates here. Now click on it and you will be presented to this window. So just click check for updates, and if it scans for any update, just let it install. And if it asks you to restart your computer, just restart your computer as well. It has some updates for us, so this is basically an intelligence update for our Windows Defender, so that's great. If you want to uninstall some updates, so for example, there is an update that is causing our computer to break, we can just go to update history here, and you can see all of the latest or past updates here. So this is a great overview on what update has been installed. So if I want to uninstall an update, I would just click on uninstall updates here. Then you have the option to uninstall some updates here that are optional. Okay, if you want to update our applications automatically, so instead of manually updating our apps by clicking on this one, then go to about Firefox, so it might be an hassle for you. So I would recommend downloading this third-party application. Don't worry, it's free. It's called Patch My PC. So to download, just visit this website, scroll down until you see download Patch My PC Home Updater. Okay, so you will see this interface. Now you can see if we're going to scan all our apps here, as you can see, these are color coded. So green means the application is using the latest version. Now the red means outdated application install. So for example, my Discord is not updated to the latest version. I would just go to perform an update here. Yours may vary. Yours may have lots of applications that are colored in red, so I would recommend just updating everything here. And don't worry, it automatically installs the updates for you, that you don't have to do anything other than clicking some buttons here and there. So this application can also install other applications that are not installed. So for example, I would like to install BleachBit. Just check on it. So let's say I would like to install Foxit Reader. So if I select some of the programs here, just click on the perform 2 updates and it will install it automatically for you. So I would just recommend opening up this program and then updating your programs here. So this is a very good application and I highly recommend it if you want to update your apps without going to update it manually one by one. No, and also you can go to the options here. You can also open automatic start this application if you want to automatically start update your apps if you want to, but I recommend just opening up every now and then, see if you have updates here and there. Okay, and also go to the about page here and make sure that you're using the latest version here. So So right now I'm using the latest version, which is 4.5.0.3. So this is a good sign that we're using the latest version. Okay, so that's it for my PC optimization, guys. So these are just basic routine tasks. So making sure our Windows is updated, secure by having no viruses, and also updating our apps, because of course by updating our apps, it has the latest bug fixes and also patches for our applications. You can do this every time you want. Maybe set up a routine, by every week. So some can be automated as well. So if you have any questions, you can just comment down below. Thank you, and see you in the next video.